on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Tampa Bay Rays. Gerald Hayden looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next.
Three. That's ball four.
So next to hit is Gerald Hayden, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that will create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mariners lead it 1-0. And stepping in, Gerald Hayden as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Bader is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Juan Soto to the plate now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Juan Soto.
Here now the 2-2. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Digging in will be Gerald Hayden. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to dig in, Gerald Hayden. And their runners at the corners now.
Gerald Hayden.
First delivery to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in next, Abraham Toro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Stepping up is Tim Berland. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Ready with the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Next up, Luis Torrens, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Now the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher's standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit. Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Seattle Mariners jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 47 earns his 5th winner of the year, permitting only